So one of the biggest questions that I get asked daily is about the TikTok shop. A lot of people are either doing TikTok shop or they're trying to get to the following requirement to join the TikTok shop. And oftentimes people ask me both, I would say on YouTube and all other platforms, is it worth it? And for me, I am not a huge fan of the TikTok shop. And there's a number of reasons why I don't like it and a number of reasons why I think that it should be a part of your monetization strategy, but not the entire strategy. A lot of people are putting all of their eggs into the TikTok shop basket, and um, and some of them are not coming up with the results that they're looking for. But let's go ahead and talk about why I think the TikTok shop should not be your primary business strategy. Number one, you don't get access to any of the data. And the most important thing that I want you to understand that if you want to be considered as a real business, you want data. Businesses are in the data business, okay? The method that they use to make money varies, but in reality, what you want is you want customer data. Think about like Netflix, Spotify, Hulu, TikTok. They all collect customer data, and that's what's most important to them, because when you have data, you can make decisions, you can do different things to gain more followers and subscribers and fans. YouTube's a data company. And I want you to start thinking, if you want to be taken seriously, if you want to be a business, start thinking about data. And one of the biggest problems with TikTok Shop is if somebody buys from you, you have no clue who bought, but TikTok knows who buys. And so they can sell more products. They can push different types of videos because they know who buys. And the best way to collect data as a small business owner is through names, emails, and if they're spending money with you. And I think that's what you should be going after. So again, if you want to be taken seriously, if you want to be considered a business, you want to start collecting things like names and emails, because if you have names and emails, you have data, you know who's following you, you know who's subscribed to your mailing list, you can sell anything. You can take that data and you could sell it to a third party, essentially. You can go to a brand and say, hey, Apple's a brand. I have 1 million people on my mailing list, and out of those 1 million people, 339,000 of them respond to every single email. You have the data to back up your wants and needs. And if you know that information, you can command more money. So in my opinion, I think data is the most important thing that business owners, people on TikTok Shop are missing out. Again, Spotify, TikTok, Apple, all of these companies, YouTube, all these companies are data companies. They just happen to monetize a little bit differently. And so if you're not doing that, you are running into some issues. So number one, data. Number two, your business is heavily relied on other people. Now, let me give you an example. I used to be a part of the TikTok Shop. I sold a lot of those neck massagers, and this isn't sour grapes. This was a faceless account that I had. This isn't sour grapes. My business was heavily relied on TikTok. And one day I woke up and my account was closed. Like Juvenile says, shop closed. And there was no way for me to get it back. Now, I don't know why the shop closed. I was assigned 24 points, shop was closed, couldn't contact anyone to get it back. But your business, number two, your business is heavily dependent on the whims of TikTok. And that's not a good business to have. Think about if McDonald's, if their business was heavily relied on Subway, they would be hurting, right? It's different if you have partnerships and business relationships, but your business is 100% relying on TikTok. And to that end, it's very possible that you could have someone that is jealous, someone that's also a TikTok shop affiliate. They're flagging your accounts. How easy is it to flag people's videos? That video's got 10 million views. I made the exact same video and my video only got 3 million views. Let me flag that video to get the TikTok shop putting down. TikTok is just one stream of income if you sell a product. Yeah, like I said, TikTok shop should be a part of your business strategy. It should not be the entire thing. And there's a lot of people out there that are making it their entire business. And if your account gets closed tomorrow, it sucks for you, right? TikTok is notoriously difficult to get a hold of. TikTok shop is even more difficult to get a hold of. And so you're really fighting an uphill battle. The point number three, basically drop shipping. There's a lot of people out there that are essentially just drop shipping from China. There's other people out there that are drop shipping from Amazon. You can go on YouTube and look. There are tons of videos of people showing you how to drop ship from Amazon. But one of the problems that comes up with drop shipping business model isn't terrible. People have an expectancy of getting their products and services. Hey, how's it going? People have an expectancy to get their products and services same day, next day, 48 hours at the latest. And if you are TikTok shopping and people are having to wait a week, 2 weeks for their products, they're going to get frustrated. They're going to ask for a refund. Another issue that I see people promoting with TikTok Shop is people are saying that you're getting free samples. You're not getting free samples. You're committing tax evasion or tax fraud. A lot of people out there are telling you, here's how you get free samples, but that's not really true. But that's besides the point. So one thing that you've got to be painfully aware of is when it comes to drop shipping, people have an expectancy to get the product within 48 hours at the latest. For example, I ordered something from Amazon and I ordered it like 3 o'clock in the afternoon and it came by 10. Right now, that's not something that TikTok can replicate. The other issue too that I see with TikTok Shop is that a lot of people want new, okay? New things. People love the shiny new thing, and that's not something TikTok can deliver on just yet. A good example is iPhone 16. iPhone 16 just came out and there's a lot of early adopters that run to that newness and buy it just because it's new. TikTok has a lot of the same old products, a lot of trinkets and stuff that's out there. But if you want something that's new, you're going to have to go over to Amazon or Target or Best Buy or Walmart or one of those other places. For example, every year around the Super Bowl, new TVs come out. And there's a segment of the population, millions of people, that will run out and buy those new TVs, and you can't get those new TVs through the TikTok Shop. Something else that you have to remember. Now, random account closures is really interesting because it happens from two ways. One, random account closures of TikTok Shop accounts. And as I mentioned in my situation, random shop closures for TikTok Shop affiliates. You could, and this is a really big challenge, I don't know if TikTok has changed it. Let's say you partner with a company and you have a video that's getting tens of thousands of views. And all of a sudden that shop is closed. In the past, I don't know if you can do it now, but previously you couldn't edit that link. And so basically it was a dead link or, that it just got deleted. And so you're getting thousands of views, tens of thousands of views on a video. And unfortunately, it goes nowhere. And so it's just an empty, dead video. At the very least, if you are an affiliate for Amazon or some of these other places out there, you can always just change the link out. But I've seen tons of shops open and then close, because they're not following the rules, because they're basically doing drop shipping and they're not delivering on the results that they're promising people. If you've been a part of the TikTok Shop, you've seen it yourself that companies in quotes, will open up a shop, they'll maybe do a couple free samples, they'll get a bunch of traffic, and then boom, that account's gone. That shop is gone. And that's a problem because you've got a bunch of videos that are dedicated to that product and that shop, and you can't do anything about it really. The other issue that you run into is commission changes. One thing that I notice is if you have a product that is selling very, very well, the companies that you're partnered with, they'll change the commissions. It'll go from $3.99 down to like 97 cents, and you can't do anything about it. At the very least, when Amazon changes their commissions, they give you a heads up. They give you a warning. They say they actually have a little report that they send out. Hey, here's the commission percent breakdown. The other thing that I've noticed is, let's say you are an affiliate for Amazon. If someone puts something in there, they click on your affiliate link and they put it in your cart, and then they buy other stuff, you earn a commission on everything that's in the cart. I don't know that TikTok does that. So I'll give you an example. So let's say someone clicks on my affiliate link for this camera. They buy the camera, which is just the camera. Then they buy the lens, and then they buy the microphone, and then they buy maybe a couple other accessories. As an Amazon affiliate, I get paid a commission on all of that. With TikTok Shop, I only get paid a commission on that one thing, whether it's the camera or the microphone or whatever. And that makes a huge difference. Like if I total all of this up, this right here, what I'm looking at is probably, I don't know, a good decent amount of money, where you would only earn a commission off of just this one thing, which, you're missing out on a lot of opportunity. So also consider that as well. That's not on the list, but consider that as well. Next, you need to have 5,000 followers. In my opinion, you can monetize TikTok and any other platform if you don't need a following to get going, but if you have 1,000 followers and you can put a link in your bio, you can get up and running. And so 5,000 followers can be discouraging. It can be a hurdle that a lot of people never get over. Very good content creators. And that's why, in my personal opinion, follower count doesn't matter. It's a vanity metric that people use to prop themselves up with. How many times, it can be very hard to get 5,000 followers. How many times have you seen people say, oh, I've got 100,000 followers, I know what I'm talking about? That person accumulated their 100,000 followers back when TikTok was the wild, wild west, and not in the current landscape where there are 100 times more content creators. And so 5,000 followers, it's not impossible. It's just not as easy as it used to be. And if you have 1,000 followers, you can monetize your TikTok account. In fact, if you, back when I first started on TikTok, this isn't my first account. I started on TikTok back in 2020. I had like 41,000 followers. At that time when I first got started, we weren't allowed to put a link in our bio. And so what I wound up doing is I put a link to my website at the bottom of all of my videos, and people that were compelled to take action, they would close TikTok and then they would go to my website, and that's how I got followers at that time. Back in my day, back when I started, you couldn't put a link in your bio, you couldn't connect YouTube, and you couldn't connect Instagram. And so you had to convince people to leave the app and go to your website, which people do. Not as many people will do that, but if you have 1,000 followers, can we talk about how hard it is to quit TikTok Shop? Yeah, well, I mean, if you can just get one violation, they'll boot you out. But it's really interesting. I haven't heard that where it's hard to actually quit. The other issue that people run into, and I got to go pretty soon, but other issue that people run into is a lot of people are promoting the same 10 products, right? If you swipe long enough on TikTok, you're going to see a TikTok Shop video. You're going to see a live. Thanks for joining my live. You're going to see a commercial, an ad. Thanks for the follow. And you might see one regular video. So out of 4 videos, you'll see one regular. You might see a TikTok Shop live ad. And everyone's essentially promoting the same 10 products. And the problem with that is, if you have a decent following, and we know that TikTok Shop videos get a natural boost, the people that have a larger following and are getting more views, they're going to earn more of the commissions because more of their videos are going to be seen. And you can go out there and do the research, and you can figure out which videos are doing well. You can figure out which TikTok Shop products are doing well as well. And so you'll see larger creators that are having massive success, and other smaller creators aren't getting as much traction, and their videos are on par. The other thing that you run into is TikTok is a copycat league. If you play sports, you've heard that before. And the NFL is a copycat league. TikTok is a copycat league. If someone sees a video doing very well for the TikTok Shop, you can bet your bottom dollar that there are going to be 10 or 15 additional videos that have the exact same hook, that have the exact same, the exact same holding up the product in the exact same way, saying the exact same sentences to piggyback off of that. And so one video that was unique all of a sudden gets filtered down and diluted, and you got 20 or 30 of the exact same video, which is problematic. And again, there are websites out there. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos. People are telling you to go to these websites, download the video, look and see what their hook is, emulate their hook, emulate their call to action, do it step by step, and you'll be able to get it. And now people are doing the exact same thing with AI. I have 165,000 followers, and my views tanked when I started TikTok Shop. That's what I'm trying to get. Oh, okay. I see. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, everyone's promoting the same 10 products. And in my opinion, when you start when you're creating content for the TikTok shop, you look a lot like QVC or the Home Shopping Network. You're making a lot of people do this wrong, and it's kind of frustrating to see. Is people are being told that you need to create 5 videos per day promoting a product. So I need to make 5 videos per day to promote this microphone. I think that's the wrong way to go, right? You look like QVC. You look like the Home Shopping Network. Buy. The people that are having the most success, and I don't think people realize this, is they make TikTok shop content a part of their normal content, right? So there are people out there that are doing very well with TikTok shop, and they make probably out of 5 videos, 2 of them are towards TikTok shop. The other 3 are normal content where they're building a relationship and they're connecting with people. And I think that's what most people should be doing. I think most people should be doing email marketing first and then doing TikTok shop. But the right way to do it is to create content for normal people. Be a regular person, have a niche, have a content that you normally create to build an audience, to build a community, to build a following. And then when you decide to create a TikTok shop video, it doesn't feel like a salesman trying to sell you a jalopy, right? Thanks, Paul. And that's my frustration with the TikTok shop people is they tell you make 25 videos about TikTok shop products. No, you be a regular person. You have a niche. It could be fishing. It could be basket weaving. It can be whatever it is. You make regular videos to attract people and have people follow you, know, like, and trust you. And then when you make a video, there's a woman who's a real estate. She's down in Texas. She's she makes normal, regular content about real estate. She makes thirst traps and she makes TikTok shop videos. So when she makes TikTok shop videos, it doesn't feel like she's trying to sell me stuff. And that's what's most important. People want to buy stuff. I'll buy a bunch of stuff, but I don't want to feel like I am being sold to. And that's one of the problems that TikTok shop people are running into. They are coming off like used carsman salesmen. They're trying to buy. They're trying to push stuff down your throat. And like I said, people want to buy. You'll buy stuff today. I'm just thinking, taking my kids to school, I'm going to go buy a coffee. I got coffee downstairs, but I'm going to go buy a coffee. We buy stuff in the United States. We buy in developed countries. We just don't want to be sold to. And so what I encourage you to do when it comes to TikTok shop is you want to build your business and build a brand on whatever your niche is. The other issue that you run into, they don't have a choice. The other issue that you run into is if you build your business around TikTok shop and that business gets taken away, people don't know you for you. However, if you have 5 videos and 4 of them are videos in your niche and TikTok shop gets taken away, yeah, you're going to be frustrated or annoyed, but you're going to come out and you're just going to keep creating content. So those are my thoughts. I get a lot of questions when it comes to TikTok shop. At the end of the day, do what you want to do. but in my opinion, I think my strategy would be, I make out of 5 videos, 4 of them are going to be real relationship relationship building. You know, this is who I am. This is my brand. This is my niche type content. My content is going to push you to go to my link in bio, where you can either buy my digital product or you can join my mailing list. Because if I have your name and email, I can now send you an email that says, hey, check out this brand new video where I reveal the #1 secret to creating better content. And then when I have your email, I can send you this email and I can create a TikTok shop video and send people to that video where I'm promoting this product. I don't like that TikTok people mention selling. Yeah. And so, you know, at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do. But if all of your content is geared towards TikTok shop, I think you're going to struggle. Every day there's a new batch of people that are jumping in and they're just creating the exact same videos over and over again. And so it's hard for you to look different than someone else. You start blending in with other people. And so one thing that you could do is find a way to stand out and differentiate yourself. So if someone buys something from you, offer them a gift. You'll get their name and their email. So what you might want to do is, I'm glad mine don't for your TikTok shop. You are correct. So one thing that you may want to do is add a call to action. Hey, if you get this product from me, if you get this microphone from me, once you buy, send me an email with a confirmation, and I'll send you this bonus, this free gift. In my opinion, like I said, everybody's essentially promoting the same 10 products. You're going to have to find a way to stand out. And I think that's going to be more and more difficult as more people join the TikTok shop and start promoting the same things. Email marketing, having a mailing list is the one thing that you can take with you across the internet. And so it's that one prized possession that you should strive for, you should crave for. Anyway, I just wanted to hop in and try and answer a question that I get all the time. Thanks for the comments. I appreciate it. The full video will be up on one of my YouTube channels. And so feel free to check it out. I'm also going to send an email out to all of my followers, and I'll post this in my school community as well, so that everyone can see this and draw their own opinions. Thanks for the likes and the follows. I appreciate it, guys. I will probably go live later on this afternoon for maybe an hour and a half. But one thing that I try and do is I try and come up with a daily conversation. People ask questions every day, and I try and just sit down. I was slacking last week, but I just try and sit down and have a daily conversation to answer some of these pressing questions. So thanks so much, guys. Have a great day, and we'll talk later on this afternoon.